Okay, so welcome back to live coverage of the GoalBall Club's World Cup here in Lisbon. And the atmosphere is tremendous as we await what is going to be a fantastic encounter between Sporting CP and SESI SP. Sporting, the hosts, playing from left to right, with SESI from right to left. Sporting in the white and green striped shirts, with SESI in the black and red shirts. So we are seconds away from getting our penultimate game of day number 3, the penultimate group stage match. Both of these teams are level on 3 wins and 9 points. The only thing that can separate them is goal difference. We saw a fantastic battle between Sporting and SESI in the men's side of the World Cup, and now we are into the women's side of the World Cup, the penultimate game, and this is set up to be a real treat. The atmosphere is fantastic here in the venue, and I think it's going to be a brilliant game.
Sejam bem-vindos ao complexo desportivo do Casal Vistoso, onde o Sporting vai enfrentar agora, dentro de momentos, o SESI de São Paulo. O duelo feminino que se esperava, uma final antecipada, muita adesão na bancada, bancadas que estão abertas ao público, para todos aqueles que estejam perto de Lisboa, e um jogo que se espera com muita emoção, um jogo que vai ser claramente muito emocionante. Bradley, two excellent teams. What can we expect? A great game.
This is going to be a really good game between two quality teams. Both of the teams are 1-3 on 9 points, only separated by goal difference. The two top teams on this Women's World Cup, and Manisa Lima is going to get us underway. Number 6, throwing from right to left, stopped by Amanda Dennis. This game will really lay down the foundations. It will be a marker in this World Cup to who wants to win this competition.
Yeah. And we have some of the best players that Marcia Ferreira can put on the field or on the field. You have Carolina, Amanda Dennis, and Ben David. So it's the big guns.
It is. It's an all-star cast, as SESI SP have Daniele Longhini and Monisa Lima out there as well, alongside Grace Henrique. Lima diving to her right. Here is Lima on this near side with the under the legs throw, I should say, down the centre of the court. Amanda Dennis stops it. You can almost hear a pin drop in the venue. Yeah. Everyone's really quiet and focused. Carolina Duarte's effort goes wide of the left post, this near side. So Sporting, remind it, are throwing from left to right, with SESI SP throwing from right to left. Lima down that far side, saved by Ben David. She throws back quickly down the centre of the court. Apologies, it's not Grace Henrique who's starting for SESI. It's Anna Gabriele Assunção, the number 4, starting in the centre for SESI. And Assunção,
we just saw the team bench area from Brazil asking for a penalty to the referee, but without results.
So you have two of the top coaches, of course, against each other, Diego Coretes and Marcia Ferreira. Those, I'm sure there'll be mind games between the two coaches as well. Diego Coretes, of course, won the men's game between the two teams. Elisa Lima with that throw from the far right side. Here is Carolina Duarte with that unique style of throw that's so effective. So 2 minutes gone, exactly 2 minutes gone. It is 0-0. It's at the moment we cannot separate the two teams.
Legs from Danielle Longhini. Here is Ben David down the centre of the court. Has her effort stopped? Response is going to be from Sun Sao down the middle. Amanda Dennis from the USA stops it and hands over responsibility to Carolina Duarte with that awkward effort bouncing into the lap of Longhini. Longhini now is in between her two teammates on the far side, is saved by Amanda Dennis, who pushes the ball away. You can just sense that the concentration levels of the two teams is at an absolute maximum. They're both really wanting the win. Ben David with a throw. Monisa Lima. Down the centre of the court, blocked by Amanda Dennis. Dennis just hands over responsibility to her right winger. Carolina Duarte, the throw down this near side, that's wide of the left post. Throw down the centre is saved by Amanda Dennis. Ben David responds, saved as the ball just goes towards the halfway point. It's a ball over.
8 minutos e 43 no marcador e apenas zeros disponíveis. Nem o Sporting nem o SESI de São Paulo marcaram. Mas olha que bem tentaram.
What a save that was from Danielle Longhini. That was destined for the bottom left-hand corner. Brilliant save from Longhini. Diving to her left, she just got a touch to it. Monisa Lima responds down that far right. Ben David is back to her feet as she saves.
Carolina tem a bola.
Carolina Duarte down the centre, it's blocked.
E é defendido pelo São Paulo.
Sun Sao now. Amanda Dennis mops up the work and she's going to have a throw herself now. Amanda Dennis. 360-degree throw for this near corner is blocked. Reminder, Sporting throwing from left to right, with SESI throwing from right to left. Cross-court effort is saved by Ben David. Ben David is back to her feet. Throws the ball forward. Sporting, of course, will be looking to try and win this GoalBall Clubs World Cup after defeating the Women's Champions League final to Inversport back in October. We're looking for some kind of redemption on home soil.
No, the women won. They are champions. The women are champions.
Sorry.
The men lost against the Ukrainian.
Of course, so they're looking for the double.
The double crown.
A double crown.
They are the champions, European champions of GoalBall. But it's a very similar game between the two teams. The same kind of moves, the same kind of defense. It's like two mirrors playing against each other.
Yeah, at the moment it's just cancelling each other out at the moment.
But if you watch Marcia, she's smiling. She's prowling, but she's smiling. Somehow, in her mind, she knows how to do it.
Danielle Longhini now. Down this near side, saved. Carolina Duarte now on this near side of the court, the under the legs throw. It's a fizzing effort down this near side that's saved. Good save, and the encouragement comes from the coaching staff and the players on the bench of SESI SP. Salima now. Their effort goes wide. Here is Lihi Ben David down the middle of the court. Comfortable save in the end. Sun Sao goes down that far left side. Quick return from Ben David down the middle. Is blocked as well as the ball just runs loose. Ball over. Apologies, not a ball over, it's back with SESI SP. Monisa Lima. On the far right side, almost touching the goalpost with a cross-court effort towards the near side. Carolina Duarte now stands tall, just rubs the post with her right hand and now fires the ball forward. Can't break through though. Gabriele Asensao. Well, Salima now just leans on the crossbar. Underarm throw down the middle of the court is blocked by Amanda Dennis, the USA player. Amanda Dennis flings the ball forward, using her wrist to get the extra power in the throw. Ben David. At the moment, it's defences are winning over the offensive work. Lihi Ben David, can she strike first? Ooh, it's just wide of the left post.
Ivailo Vatov, our Bulgarian friend, says that the first goal will be from Lihi Ben David, sorry.
She is getting closer. Amanda Dennis hands over responsibility to Ben David. Oh, bouncing effort, an awkward one that's wide of the right post. Carolina Duarte, it's a fizzing effort down the centre. Oh, good work from Monique Salima, just backing up central teammate Gabriele Asensao.
SESI, come on! SESI!
Support for SESI from the crowd. Ben David on this far side of the court, throwing from left to right, 360-degree throw that's blocked. Are we going to have our first half of GoalBall to be 0-0?
It would be special, right?
A really tight game, this
Because
one.
it's a great game also, without goals, but a great game.
Yeah, tactical battle. I've often said it's sometimes like a game of chess.
Yeah.
And this one really is. Lihi Ben David launches the ball down the far side of the court. Oh, is it going to sneak in? It rolls across the goal line. Oh, and wide. It's the closest anyone has come yet. Wide of the mark by Ana Custodio. Oh, has it snuck through? It has! And that's the first one. SESI, strike first.
O SESI marca o seu primeiro gol.
And there was big celebrations on the bench. Big celebrations in the stands here.
Bravo, SESI, come on!
Ben David thrown forward, but it's saved, and now here is Monique Salima. It's blocked initially, the ball runs across the goal line again, but it's picked up by Carolina Duarte, and she's going to release the ball towards this near side. Good save, diving to the left. The return now down the middle of the court is blocked. Amanda Dennis stands up tall and just takes a moment to breathe and flings the ball forward. It's a good save, diving to the left. And the support coming from Diego Coletes, the SESI SP coach. Well, SESI, the women's side, lost in the final of the Brazilian Championships. They were looking to put that behind them to try and win the first edition of the GoalBall Club World Cup. A quick reply from Carolina Duarte and a big save, and Diego Coletes hugs his teammates. His team.
Come on, SESI! Allah, SESI!
Officials timeout. So just a moment to pause and reflect on the game so far. It's been a really engaging tactical battle. The defence has been on top. Ali Ben David looking to try and fire back, try and get Sporting back level. Dennis just pushes the ball wide. Just over 2 minutes remaining of the first half. Salima now with the throw from that far right side, stopped by Lihi Ben David. Response now down the middle, saved by the legs of Sun Sao. Oh, it ricochets off the post. The closest Sporting have come.
The net moved.
Timeout call by Diego Coletes. 90 seconds remaining of this first half. It's SESI who lead by 1-0, but maybe a sign from Sporting with that effort that just hit the post that they getting closer.
O SESI continua a vencer o Sporting por 1-0. Estamos a ver o golo do SESI, que marcou há uns minutos atrás, e agora é esta jogada fantástica de Carolina, que faz a baliza andar para trás quase 2 centímetros. Uma bola violentíssima, mas que não acertou com o objetivo final, o golo do Sporting, o primeiro golo do Sporting. De momento o Sporting continua a perder por 1-0 e o público nas bancadas, que começam a estar compostas, grita por ambas as equipas. Vamos jogar?
Salima with the throw down the centre is picked up by Carolina. She will respond on this right side, down this near side, saved by Longhini. Longhini will reply back down the middle. Amanda Dennis is there to meet. Amanda Dennis with the effort. Good work from the left winger. Longhini and Mamoni Salima will reply. Amanda Dennis is there to meet it in the middle. 45 seconds remaining of this first half. Only the 1 goal in it. Oh, and it's a reply from Lihi Ben David. Ben David down the centre. It's one apiece. What a big goal that could be.
E é o gol do Sporting. Enquanto o banco rejubila de alegria por esta marcação, vemos um sorriso e aí já novas instruções de Márcia Ferreira para continuar este jogo, que agora volta a estar empatado. Uma bola de igualdade entre o Sporting Clube de Portugal e o SESI de São Paulo. Por outro lado, temos o treinador do SESI não tão satisfeito, mas imagino que tenha as suas cartas ainda para jogar.
Ben David putting everything into that throw just before the break. Well, what a big goal that is from Sporting just before half-time. It's 1-1 between SESI and Sporting.
in a tightly competitive game. 1-1, only 2 goals in that first half. Brilliant game, low scoring, but a brilliant game.
Agora aqui uma jogada de a play of mind games, because the coach of Brazil entered the court, and Marcia said it could be a penalty because he didn't have the authorization from the referee. So it's the kind of mind games that we see Marcia play all around the cup, and it's really interesting to see this kind of mind games that both teams play against each other.
Yeah, it's not just the players, but it's the coaches as well who are really wrapped in the whole moment of the game. Brilliant atmosphere as well.
And the crowd cheers for both of the teams.
Both teams, lots of support.
Então agora para os nossos espectadores em português, estamos a assistir ao intervalo. Sporting e SESI de São Paulo estão empatados a uma bola. Sporting marcou depois, marcou mais tarde, mas o importante a esta altura é que ambas as equipas têm ainda muito para jogar. Temos muito bom GoalBall para ver. We have a lot of good GoalBall to see it. We have at least 12 minutes of good GoalBall.
We certainly do, yeah. It's going to be a really interesting 12 minutes coming up. 1-1 between the two teams. Both defences have been on top, and it's this next goal in this second half. It could be a really vital one. Who's going to take the initiative, with SESI leading by 1-0, and then Sporting coming back into it just 30 seconds before the half-time break. So it's going to be a really interesting period, certainly in the opening few minutes of this second half. Who's going to take control of this game? Who's going to strike first? And the mind games between the coaches have already begun before the start of half-time. Are they going to continue into the second half?
So 1 minute to go. Eye shades being checked for the second half of this fantastic game between Sporting Clube de Portugal e SESI de São Paulo.
So 40 seconds to go until we get this second half underway. Just a reminder that we do have one more game to come for you after this one. BCI Copenhagen taking on Lyon. That'll be our final group match of the GoalBall Club World Cup. But for now, we've got a big second half coming up between Sporting and SESI.
Now we have Mauro from the organization passing through the screen. So let's play the second half of this great game.
So we get things underway again. Sporting throwing from left to right. It's a fierce start from Lee Ben David.
As usual, the teams won't change sides. COVID measures prevent that kind of changes.
Here is Amanda Dennis then. Throwing the ball towards this near side. The ball just pops up into the air. No changes for either side.
Longhini now with that effort that's blocked in the centre. Another big save. Daniel Longhini.
And you don't understand Portuguese, but one of the Brazilian players says eu, which means me. But it isn't her. So they do some sounds and some tricks to mash up the plays.
Ben David now down that far side. It's just parried wide. And the fist pumps from the coaches. Tiago Almeida, the assistant coach. The saves are just celebrated as much as the goals. Well wide in the end. Throw from Lihi Ben David. Throw down the centre. Amanda Dennis is there to sweep up the danger. From the USA, Amanda Dennis throws down the middle. Comfortable for Sun Sao. Lima now. The efforts comfortable for Amanda Dennis. She's done a lot of really good work in the middle. Ball cleared away up towards halfway, and it's kept from being a ball over. They're going to have to throw the ball quickly though here, and they do. Longhini down this near side touchline. Ben David, and finds a way through Lee and Ben David. It's her second of the game. They've turned it around, Sporting.
Segundo golo para o Sporting Clube de Portugal. Enquanto vemos no ecrã Márcia Ferreira a celebrar com o resto da equipa, o banco do Sporting super contente. Do outro lado do banco do SESI, time out. Time out para reagrupar, prepararem-se para uma nova ofensiva.
Coach Diego Corretes just comes on, calls that timeout. Well, big goal. First goal of this second half, and Sporting have turned this game around from being 1-0 down. It's 2-1. Two brilliant goals from Lihi Ben David of making the difference for Sporting.
What a fantastic goal from Lihi Ben David. What a fantastic goal. A perfect missile through that really good defense from the Brazilians.
And that takes their tally of goals for the tournament to 21.
Yeah.
21 goals for Lihi Ben David.
Então o Sporting está a ganhar por 2-1 ao SESI de São Paulo.
Lisa Lima with the throw to that far left side. Amanda Dennis. Amanda Dennis throws the ball towards the middle of the court, but it's blocked. Just wide of the right
Impressive
post.
how these three players from each side are enduring, because no replacements, no substitutions since the beginning, and always with really fast and strong balls.
Yeah, running off adrenaline and momentum. And the thought of just wanting to be out on the court and representing their teams. Ball played forward is saved. Sensao now with the throw down the far side of the court. Amanda Dennis sweeps up in the neutral area. Back to the goal. The Sporting. Leahy Ben David throws down that far side, wide of the right post. Throw down the middle is blocked. Danielle Longhini now with a throw under her legs down the middle of the court. Amanda Dennis, who's done a lot of work sweeping up the danger to her left and right and through the centre.
Out.
And 8 minutes remaining of this second half. Only one goal separating the two teams. Ben David now arcing a run, going through the centre, can't get through a Sensao. Sensao looking, responds. It's that far left corner, the goal. So Sporting going for the double. Timeout then called, 7.5 minutes remaining, only the one goal separating the two teams. It's a really tense battle out there.
If it ended right now, Sporting would be the first in the group and will play against the fourth. So this is the kind of match that can decide a lot of things, because it will define the semi-final. And the least resistant path to the final, probably.
So, as it currently stands, Copenhagen are in the third position, Hercules in fourth. Copenhagen play Lyon in the final game. Lyon are all but confirmed to finish bottom. They could be on the same points, but their goal difference means that they cannot get back to the. In fact, that is confirmed. They will finish fifth at Lyon, but Copenhagen, depending on the result, could either finish third, or if they lose to Lyon, could finish fourth. But it's all to play for in that final game. Anyway, focus back on this one. Leahy Ben David with that throw. Substitution incoming.
Substitution on the SESI. Number 7 enters, number 1 leaves.
So Danielle Longhini comes off and is replaced by Grace Henrique. Henrique comes on.
So Marcia is sending all kind of information inside the field, and she ends with a smile, so she's confident. As the Brazilian team is being checked for eye shades, and now we are ready to continue this fantastic game, which Sporting is winning by 1 goal. 2 for Sporting, 1 for SESI de São Paulo.
Amanda Dennis saves their feet and the ball just goes out of play. Ben David with a vicious throw down that far right side of the court. Amanda Dennis stand in the centre, goes towards this near side. Oh, it's a big save from the substitutes Henrique. First big impact for Henrique. Throw down the centre of the court, saved by Amanda Dennis. She's going to return the throw as we are closing in on the final quarter of the game. Salima down that far left side, saved by Ben David. She sprints towards this near side of the court and opts to go down the centre. Quick save by Sensao, and she replies down the middle. Amanda Dennis saves. And now here is Carolina, and it's just wide of the left post.
They are trying to find that angle. Because you need to do some diagonals to beat teams like this. Cinco minutos e 40 no relógio da segunda parte. Faltam aproximadamente 5 minutos e meio para jogar. O Sporting vence por 2-1 o SESI de São Paulo num jogo disputadíssimo, ao centímetro, se não ao milímetro. Temos Carolina, Amanda e Lihi no Sporting a tentarem ultrapassar esta barreira defensiva e ofensiva do São Paulo.
So just over 5 minutes remaining, only the one goal separating the two teams. It's been a really low-scoring, tense affair. Is there going to be few final twists along the way in this final 5 minutes? Here is Carolina Duarte. Goes down this near side, it's blocked. No substitutions as of yet for Sporting. Marcia Ferreira is happy with her starting 3 as it is. Here is Henrique going for a diagonal throw towards Ben David. Ben David throws towards that far right corner of the SESI goal, and it's a quick response down the middle. Amanda Dennis just takes her time and patient with the ball, throws down the middle. Not getting past Sensao though. Henrique now with the response. It's been a game of two very strong defences, almost cancelling each other out. It's had to take something really special to try and get past these defensive lines. And here is Ben David. She's done it twice. Can she do it 3 times? Not on this occasion. Saved down the middle by Sensao. Salima down to that far left corner of the Sporting goal. Ben David responds down the middle. 3 minutes remaining. Game on a knife edge. You can hear a pin drop here in the venue. The tension inside the venue is
everyone wants to see the
levels. Amanda Dennis trying to find a way through the centre, has her effort blocked. The reply now by Henrique is equally saved. Quick reply from Carolina Duarte down the middle. Blocked.
And the clock doesn't stop ticking. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Sporting wins by 1 goal against SESI de São Paulo. Bocadinho em português, o Sporting vence a esta altura o SESI por 2-1. Jogo disputadíssimo. Não se ouve nada neste pavilhão a não ser a bola. E nós os dois, eu e o Bradley, nas claques, toda a gente caladinho. Time-out do Brasil.
So timeout here for SESI. Not surprised with the final 2 minutes just to get across the final bit of tactics, final bit of encouragement. So SESI won the men's game between the two teams, 9-7. That was a close encounter. At the moment, Sporting are leading by 2-1 in another really close game.
O time-out termina, vamos voltar a jogar GoalBall. Lee Ben David acaba de afastar a bola para fora e é ela que vai marcar a próxima jogada.
Cross-court effort is saved. Every throw, every block is proving so vital. Amanda Dennis using her experience just to take the time out of the game, as much time as it possibly can inside that 10-second shot counter. Henrique now, the bouncing effort through the middle. Amanda Dennis is there again. Amanda Dennis and Ana Gabriele Asuncao for SESI SP have been absolutely brilliant. Going into the final minute now as the seconds ring down. Here is Leah Ben-David. Can she win it? It's blocked away.
55 seconds to go. 55 segundos no relógio. Agora menos, 50. O Sporting vence por 2-1 aqui no Complexo Municipal do Casal Vistoso, o SESI de São Paulo. A bola está em Carolina.
Carolina Duarte down the middle. It's saved, and now the final few throws from SESI SP, these have to go in. Oh, it's a big block from Leah Ben-David, and she knows she can take her time now with this throw. If she can score here, she wins the game.
Substituição. Substitution, number 7 leaves, number 1 enters for SESI de São Paulo.
So Grace Henrique comes off and is replaced by the woman who started the game, Danielle Longhini. 23 seconds left on the clock. I mean, what has been an enthralling game. I wouldn't be surprised if the players, they're both from Sporting and SESI, will be very mentally tired after this game. Mentally, just
without
the concentration.
Without substitutions, it's a really hard game. They are 24 minutes playing with a really violent game with a lot of strength, a lot of power and speed in those moves.
Timeout called by Marcia Ferreira.
Timeout asked by Marcia Ferreira.
So 17 seconds. There is time for one throw each, probably.
Yeah. Maybe less.
Maybe less.
So at this point, if Sporting wins, they are first on the tournament.
Correct. They will finish top of the group with a
and
perfect
it would
record.
play with the fourth.
We'll play with the fourth, which will either be Copenhagen or Hercules.
Okay. And SESI, if it stays the same and gets second place?
Second, and we'll play third.
Okay. So let's play GoalBall.
stands there and now throws the ball. Cross-court effort, final 10
Substitution.
seconds and a substitution.
Out with 1, enter with 7. It's the same thing that happens like 5 seconds ago.
Daniel Longhini comes off.
I love mind games.
Agres Henry comes on. It all
and
makes
Marcia.
sense to the coaches.
And Marcia is really tense with all of this.
So, one final throw here.
Yeah, 9 seconds.
One final throw.
Almost 10, 9.8.
Can SESI rescue the draw?
Oh my God.
Draw would still mean that Sporting finished top, but the mind games, of
Yeah.
course. The mind games. Here we go, final throw. Is it going to be in? Big save from Amanda Dennis.
Time out.
Timeout called by Marcia Ferreira.
Marcia can also play this game.
This final 17 seconds has felt like it's lasted 2 minutes.
So it's probably the last play. Okay, and Dage is saying that the substitutions are a strategy to control the ball. Yeah, of course, and to break the mind of the team. Oh. So let's see this last move from Sporting.
They are going to. I think they're going to stand in a huddle here, celebrate together the final 4 seconds. They don't need to throw the ball. Sporting, all but confirmed winners of this final group game. Here we go, Sporting. What a performance! What a
They
game!
will
What a
maintain the
tight
ball.
match it's been, and victory over SESI in the final group game. It's 4 wins out of 4, and they're celebrating almost as if they've won the World Cup. But it's a big victory, a huge victory for Sporting. SESI will regroup, they'll finish second, but Sporting, it's perfection in the group stages. 4 wins, 12 points, and they win the game.
Sporting vence então os jogos todos, faz 12 pontos, é o vitorioso campeão nesta fase de grupos. Vai jogar a semifinal com o quarto neste torneio amanhã e é uma vitória merecida, lutada. Começaram o jogo a perder e acabam vitoriosos. Vamos agora à altura em que ambas as equipas se aplaudem umas às outras. O Sporting com um sorriso nos lábios, o São Paulo nem tanto. Amanhã há mais. Amanhã há mais. E daqui a 15 minutos veremos o jogo entre o BSI Copenhaga contra o AVH de Lyon. 15 minutes to the next game.
15 minutes to the next game. It's the final group game of the GoalBall Clubs World Cup. Join us then.
We'll be there. We'll be there. Be there with us.
GoalBall is effort. GoalBall is passion. GoalBall is glory. Here, we love GoalBall. IBSA GoalBall European Championships Group B, Portugal 2022.